And I never was a Bulls fan, but I loved Jordan. He was my favorite player, and then I hated the Lakers. I hated them with a passion. My brother loved them, and it was like I don't know what happened, but it was something happened. And it was like Kobe came, and I was like, "Oh, Kobe, you're the man." And it's like that love affair with Kobe Bryant just grew and developed. I was like actually rooting for the Lakers and cheering for the Lakers and like winning titles with the Lakers. Yes, I was on the roster, and and I was doing all those things, and but the Lakers are the ones. I want the Magic to win because they're closest to us, but definitely a Lakers fan.
Oh, there you go.
Well, you just transitioned to my part. I'm actually a huge Magic fan, man. I grew up in Polk County, so I'm nearby there. So
okay,
I live and breathe Magic basketball. You can ask Kevin. That's all I watch.
Oh Lord,
82 games. I'm watching them. Like I'm hardcore.
And I kid you not, 80. No, hold on. Counting summer league.
Wow.
He probably watches 100 and something Magic games.
He's not lying. I watch summer league. I'm big into USA basketball. I'm all into it, man. And you said the Lakers because my dad and my brother are huge Laker fans, and I made this vow to myself, and I usually don't hold grudges, but I to this day I'm 31 years old, and I hold this grudge against Shaq. Shaq left Orlando, and I told myself wherever he won titles, I would not like that team. And this would transition into Kevin's NBA team.
Mine's the Heat.
The Heat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they were the first team in Florida.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They were the first team to come up in Florida, so I'm a Heat fan. And then the Magic came the year after, but I was like, too late. So I'm a Heat fan, which we had our good years, but now it's starting to come back around, and we don't want to talk about it.
Well, he's got 3 titles, so
but my heart aches. My heart aches this off season. My heart aches. So.
Kevin
I
is
feel
going
you.
through
I feel you.
So, funny part, I was out today, and the guy was talking about the Bulls probably getting DeMarcus Cousins or trying to get DeMarcus Cousins, and I was laughing about it. And he goes, we should have just kept Noah. And the guy goes, I'm a Bulls fan. Noah's too injury prone. I said, yet you got Rajon Rondo and Dwayne Wade in your backcourt now.
Right.
I'm like, what do you mean injury prone? I'm like, son. I'm like, go home. I'm like, go home.
So, yeah, man, you're talking to the basketball guys. So when we ever do some basketball podcasts, you're definitely more welcome to come back on and do that.
No, he's yelling at kids while he's coaching.
Listen, that's my first love. I tell those guys all the time, man. I was like, don't let the NFL fool you, man. I was a hooper.
Yep.
I hoop forever now, man.
Definitely.
Not anymore, but no, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, those days are long.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man,
that
off. Is crazy, man. I tell you what. All right, then we're gonna go to the other favorite, and
well, he already kind of sort of answered this one.
I already kind of heard it, but let's hear it from his mouth. So.
Okay, your favorite wideouts in NFL history?
College.
Yeah, his favorite college team. Yeah.
Well, my favorite college team. Listen, I'm a JU Dolphin.
Yep.
Okay. I'm JU bred. JU. I love my Dolphins. But in major college, I'm going to disappoint you, Kevin. But
I know you're going to disappoint me. Me and you've already been at it with this. So
listen, I love that garnet and gold, man.
He's an FSU, huh?
Yeah, he knows. Yes. Me and him had Twitter fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
With it before.
Listen, my son is such an FSU fan that he doesn't even like wearing his JU shirts. He want to wear his FSU. He cries too, man. If you guys can only see it, man. FSU lose like they lost last year. I guess the kick six against Georgia Tech.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh! I look at him. I'm like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Here they come.
Don't do it. No.
Yeah. Oh, they were coming. They were coming.
Yeah, I'm also a Gator too. So,
yeah.
You got two Gators.
See the difference? I like Fred Taylor and Rashae Caldwell was one of my good buddies.
Well,
so.
you had to. He was on your team. But everybody knows my love for Florida. It goes all the way down to my leg.
Tattoo, man.
My love for the Gators, it runs bar none above all else, except my kids.
I feel you.
Except my kids, that's it.
Well, the funny thing is about it, me and my son are only two in my family that really like Florida State. Like every other, my sisters and brothers, they're Gator fans. And my brother has the Gator tags. He has everything. And my nephew actually graduated from Florida 3 years ago, so they're Gator out. They're Gator out.
Don't worry, our family's kind of half and half. So when we have something going on, and when that game comes on, the family don't talk to each other. And then but our family is right after the game, somebody will say something and then it's dropped. Nobody ever holds anything. I think the only time I did anything really bad was when my cousin betrayed Florida and went to Florida State just because he went to a game with my uncle.
Wow.
He was a Gator fan forever. Went to a game with my uncle, turned into an FSU fan right before the Florida State game. And it was in 1997, the Florida State game, where Fred went nuts on Florida State in the swamp, and they switched quarterbacks, and Florida ended up beating number 1 Florida State. So I bought a scorecard from the game because I went to the game and brought it back, and it happened to be his birthday. So they're singing happy birthday to him, and I come busting through my door. The one half of the family that was Gator fans started cheering. I set the scorecard in front of him, and with a voice you cannot hear, I went, "Happy birthday."
That's great, man. I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, my family's mostly Gators, so I don't have any problem. My uncle graduated from the University of Florida, so that's where my affiliation starts.
Look, I went 2 years and I can't remember it. That tells you anything.
Well, neither one of them are the Harvard of the South JU, so it's okay.
There you go. All right.
I gotta ask another question though, real fast. What do you think about now that big budding rivalry that is going on between UNF and JU right now? Because it's really taken off in the last couple of years. It's really taken off to where it gets crowds of people that come to this basketball game.
It's definitely a big rivalry, and we've turned into the little. I'm just gonna be honest. We've turned into the little brother. I mean, the things they're doing, and it should have been this way for a while. JU will never be able to compete with UNF basketball wise, as long as UNF has that facility they have. You know, the UNF arena, how big it is new, it's more modern than Swisher, and JU has 1/5 of the students that UNF has.
Mm-hmm. The parks down the road from my house are bigger than the gym at Swisher.
It is, and we've got these plans for these plans and everything, and I'm like, if it doesn't happen, JU will never be able to recruit the type of kids at UNF, because UNF is the class of the A-Sun, and UNF are turning down kids that JU are trying to get.
And they're good.
And they're good, and they're going to have 2 pros. Like Bo's going to make Brooklyn, and he's going to be a 7-8 year pro, hopefully longer. And Dallas Moore, is going to get drafted, I think, in the first round. I mean, he went to the camps and he was a second round slated. That kid is that good.
Yep.
I think he's going to be a 20, late 20s. Not going to be a lottery pick, but he's going to be somewhere in the 20s, and that kid's going to get drafted. You know, and that just tells you how that program has stepped up. That being said, they still have never been to the NCAA championship game. They still don't have the history and the prestige that the Jacksonville University has. And I just started going back to Artis Gilmore A-Train, and we started talking about all the D. Brown NBA Slam Dunk champion, and late great Rex Morgan, and Roger Strickland, and going back to back and playing UCLA, and then talking about Otis Smith, how he was the general manager of the Magic, and listen.
Oh, don't bring that up. No, I'm just.
Give me nightmares, but I got respect for Otis Smith.
They've taken care of business what they should have done the last 2 years ago with rosters, but I do like what Coach Tony Jancek's doing, and with the team he had last year, I saw them and I was wondering how they were going to win games, and he brought them together and they played hard, they competed, they knocked down shots, and he did an awesome job. But that rivalry, if JU gets to that on-campus arena, and like I said, we don't need a 6,000, 10,000. And we can get somewhere around 3,000, 3,500 people in a nice, tight, but modern facility on campus. That'll make things a lot better.
Because I kid you not, Cortez, you've never been to Swisher, but Swisher was like going into a high school gym that was built in the 50s.
Yes.
It's small, and you can fit like 7 people in there. Like it's when I say it's small, it is small.
Yes, it is.
You wonder why they never play Florida in there, because they know how many people are going to come to the game. Have it at the arena.
They know the arena. Like the old Coliseum used to see about 10,000.
Yeah, right around there.
We would play Florida, and Florida would have 6,500 fans, and JU have 2,000.
Yep.
It is what it is.
The last game they did here, when they did it at the new arena, it was because they only sold tickets for $10, and it was when you get there, you could sit wherever you want. So me, my wife at the time, and my son, we sat center court, 3 rows up.
Wow!
And watched the basketball game for $10 with JU and Florida. It was It was fun, but JU and Florida are going to play again this year at the arena too. So because Florida's moving a lot of games around because of the O'Connell Center going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're playing a bunch of games. They're playing games in Jacksonville, Orlando, and Tampa, and I know they're doing the Orange Bowl Classic again. But they're moving their games around at the beginning of the season because the O-Dome's getting redone.
Right.
So Florida's going to have Jacksonville's going to have like 3 or 4 games. Orlando's going to have like a couple of games, and so we'll get a bunch of Florida games this year.
That's going to be awesome. That'd be an awesome opportunity for these high school coaches to get their teams down there to see an SEC type caliber team and see the type of players that those kids will never be. Oh, my bad.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good. All right, your favorite wideouts, past and present.
Wow. I kind of got 2 favorite pass. Like I said, Jimmy and Keenan. they Thunder and Lightning taught me everything. I know I can kind of use this one as a past and present because he hasn't officially retired, but we all know he'll never play again. But T.O. was one of my favorite guys.
Yeah.
And a lot of it because we were like when I was in shape, we had a similar body style. You know, it was like he was like same size, that big fast guy, and he dropped balls and I dropped balls, but he got more opportunities to catch the ball, and I didn't get those opportunities. but no, he would be my past and present. But now it's oh gosh, I don't want to be a homer, and I like the Jags.
Go ahead and say it.
Robinson is one of my favorites, and Hearns has a special place. But that guy in Pittsburgh, Antonio Brown,
yeah,
I can watch him play all day, every day, running routes, catching the ball with his hands, getting yards after the catch, just playing through, taking hits, just torching guys.
Tough guy.
The way he does when Ben is in the game is just amazing. How he can get open and get separation and catch the ball.
Yeah, he all of those guys you mentioned were special. All of them do. What they call A-Rob now, 75-25.
Yeah.
You throw it up, it ain't no more 50-50 balls. It's 75% of the time he's coming down with it.
Yeah.
That's what they renamed him. But yeah, those guys are special. Mine are my favorites, past and present. Past was Jimmy Smith, and I will be a homer. I don't care. The pass was always Jimmy Smith to me because he was always that one receiver. I liked Michael Irvin back when I was a Cowboy fan, but he wasn't even my favorite wide receiver that they had. I always liked Alvin Harper better.
Alvin Harper.
I always liked Alvin Harper better than I like Michael Irvin. People were like, "Why?" I was like, "Because he's not an idiot." I was like, Michael